After an unprecedented number of deaths this summer, CBC News is bringing you an in-depth look at the endangered North Atlantic right whale. This week, in a series called Deep Trouble, CBC explores the perils facing right whales. The world's leading environmental certification program is set to once again declare the Gulf of St. Lawrence snow crab fishery well-managed and sustainable, even amid recent concerns that endangered right whales are being killed by fishing gear. The fishery was first certified in 2012 by the Marine Stewardship Council, an international nonprofit headquartered in London. An ALRETA-conducted assessment will see it recertified for another 5 years, starting next month. The MSC offers an easy way for consumers to spot sustainably caught seafood. The agency provides guidelines for environmentally friendly practices, and fisheries groups seeking approval hire a certifier to assess their methods. Once the rigorous audit is complete, products can display the blue MSC label and typically sell at a premium price. But with snow crab, the MSC has found itself in a difficult position. The most recent 10-month assessment period ran from September 6, 2016 to June 6, 2017, just one day before the first of 14 North Atlantic right whales were found dead off the Canadian and U.S. coasts. The MSC label can be found on a variety of seafood products. Brett Ruskin News: it's believed some were killed by fishing gear entanglements. The tragic circumstances that occurred in the Gulf of St. Lawrence with regard to right whale deaths happened after that time, said Jay Luger, MSC's Canadian program manager. However, under the rules of the certification program, only information within the scope of that final assessment can be used, meaning the snow crab fishery will be declared sustainable once again. Ropes are shown wrapped around a dead North Atlantic right whale after it was found September 18 and brought to shore on Miscou Island, NB, Monday. Shane Fowler, one Halifax-based environmental group, is calling for the certification to lapse so the industry can put together an action plan. Every time one of the whales gets injured by their gear, you can't really say that the fishery is fully sustainable, said Shannon Arnold, marine policy advisor with the Ecology Action Center. A key requirement for approval, according to the MSC Standards Manual, is for a fishery not to hinder the recovery of endangered, threatened or protected species. Deep Trouble right whales imperil. The fishery closed in July and won't resume until April. Any snow crab caught before last season's end and on store shelves now still falls under the previous MSC certification. Meanwhile, an expedited sustainability audit is planned, one that takes into account the unprecedented whale mortalities that have occurred since early June, but a timeline for completion has not been set. That audit will be done by Sci Global, the independent auditor hired by the fishery group that sought the snow crab recertification, affiliation of Seafood Producers Association of Nova Scotia. Sci Global is awaiting a Department of Fisheries and Oceans report on right whale mortality in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, according to Sci spokesperson Sarah Roberts. DFO, meanwhile, says it is awaiting a complete necropsy report, expected in the coming weeks. The snow crab fishery closed in July, and any crab left over falls under the previous MSC certification. Maxim Cornoradiacanada. Until each of those steps is triggered, the Gulf of St. Lawrence snow crab fishery will remain MSC-certified sustainable seafood, even though snow crab gear has been found wrapped around dead endangered whales. This audit has to happen, said Arnold, with the Ecology Action Center. If it doesn't happen, then you are really losing a lot of credibility with this label. CBC News has contacted a number of snow crab fisheries groups, but has not yet heard back.